Hey guys, I'm back. So when I just recorded Mornings with Sue and I was talking about all holiday time, holiday surcharges, my computer just shut down. So my bad, I apologize. So I'm continuing just really quick a live feed I had because I was talking to Carrie Ann. I was talking about holiday surcharges, and one of the listeners was bringing up that it's just fair to charge $15 a visit per visit for holiday fee for surcharge. And but then she was bringing up at the same time that she's not sure if her clients would take it well if she charges it for the entire holiday time. So Carrie Ann, if you are right now busy, of course, I completely understand. I literally just dropped out on you. I apologize. It was not on purpose. But what I want to say, because you actually posted also, if they see your value and they see your worth, something to that context, they will pay for it. They won't mind, right? And you said that in regards to your $15 per visit. And that will be exactly just that for the holiday time, because you have to really ask yourself, did you just or your staff take care of their pets only now on Monday, or was it already into the entire weekend? I promise you, I thought the same when I charged for the entire holiday time, but nobody said anything. It's just like when you started charging for that holiday time, for that holiday, the $15 surcharge per visit, nobody will say anything. And if somebody says anything, you know what? Let him say it. It's just you always are going to get more and more clients. You always are going to get more clients. So especially your award-winning business, and you have so many clients, Carrie Ann, you really don't have to worry about. And I'm not even saying just to her, I'm saying to all of you guys, if you guys are worried about if clients are taking it well, listen, there's so many price increases right now at the gas station for people's kindergarten, the milk, the bread, the eggs, hairdresser, car services, everything is going up. Then I'm like, okay, why shouldn't we go up on our prices? Because otherwise, hi, Carrie Ann. So I'm just rambling on right now. I'm glad you joined again. I'm just not rambling on, but I'm just talking about how it's so justified that we are going up on our prices when everybody else is going up on their prices, right? It's always kind of like that. Everybody else charges more. So I was listening, like the hairdresser, the bread, milk, car services, childcare services, everything is going up on prices. But you know what I mean? People's salaries are not really going up much, but we can change it in our dog walking business. We have to go up on our prices, and sometimes we just have to charge more to really adjust, because really what the bottom line is, even if we make like 200,000 or whatever a year, the bottom line is really, if you don't really manage it well, you have to live, because after paying all your employees, paying the taxes, paying insurance, paying the supplies, there is sometimes you have to be really strategic to actually build your wealth, right? To really get good money out of your dog walking business. So no, Carrie Ann, please, you can completely get me off track. I really appreciate that. I rather actually talk about something you guys are talking about, you guys are asking about, than something that's made up in my head where I'm thinking, is it even of interest? Exactly, cost of living is going up for everyone. And there's a certain point, even in your dog walking business, you either get more employees, you get more staff, or you're stagnant, or you're charging more. But there's only so much you can charge, right? I mean, for a potty break, like let's say 15 minutes, you can only go up so high. You can only go up maybe like the most $25. That's already a lot for 15 minutes. So you cannot go up to $30, $35 or whatever. So, and I'm not saying it to just make more money. You just have to be, you want to have a business that lives, that breathes, and that can sustain itself over the long run. Because just because you're making so much in sales doesn't obviously mean that it's, that it translates into profit. You have to really just crunch the numbers right and be not afraid of like charging more surcharges or even charging more money. Of course, there is a ceiling, as I said, but you should definitely take full advantage of what you definitely can charge. And with that holiday time, Carrie Ann, just like when you or anybody else here, right? When you first charged that surcharge for that holiday, I'm sure you were worried as well, even when you went up on the price, because I'm pretty sure you didn't start charging $15 per visit. You were always kind of worried, okay, are clients jumping off? Are clients not wanting to pay me that money? Am I worth it? Which is, by the way, not the point if you're worth it. It's just your business. And you actually told me even that if clients are valuing you, they will know they will have no problem paying it. So I'm telling you, with all honesty, I had the same thought process. I was already charging pretty high on holiday day, like on for a surcharge for holiday. So let's say I would only charge for Memorial Day. And then I was thinking, okay, those people are going away for the entire weekend, for the entire holiday period. Why don't I charge for that entire holiday period? And when I charged that, it was not a problem at all. Just like when you charge for that holiday and you were worried about it and clients just paid for it, they were completely fine with me. I mean, nobody jumped off, none of my existing clients. And especially your award-winning business, I'm sure you have plenty of five-star Google reviews and Facebook reviews whatsoever. Clients know they pay for quality care. They pay for reliability, for knowledge. If something goes wrong, you and your staff can respond. You're taking care of things, and they're willing to pay for it. So just like I said, if they are paying for, if they go out of town and they require 2 dog visits a day, they would literally charge, like, let's say, bring that example up of Memorial Day weekend. For Saturday, Sunday, they would only be charged $60 more for that entire period. I mean, $60 is not much, knowing that you are taking, and your staff is taking time away with their family and giving that great quality care. So I want you to think about that, Carrie-Anne, because it's really, it's the same thought process as surcharging for a holiday, just that holiday. Because the thing is also, you have to think, right? Your staff, you require them, or you ask them to work during a time. If they would spend it with their family, especially if their family, like, let's say you live on the East Coast and their families, some of them live on the West Coast, right? You don't usually just travel for one day. You travel for the entire weekend, just like our clients do. And you ask them to be away from their family or be away from a vacation for the entire period. It's not just that day. So it's just fair. And I'm not even talking just about you as a dog walker, but as your staff. It's not fair to only pay them just that Monday more, but it's actually really fair to pay them for that entire weekend more. And of course, you have to charge your clients more in order to charge your employees more. So don't be afraid of charging your clients more. So even if you talk to your client and they're questioning you, like, let's listen, why are you charging me for that weekend even though it's not a holiday? You can explain to them, especially when you have staff. That's so easy to explain. Like, listen, Anna, or whatever your staff is that takes care of the particular dog, she would have actually gone on vacation, but she's not going to because she's taking care of your pet and she loves to do it, but I do want to compensate her well. So you can literally put it on your staff, because that's the truth. Clients just don't like change. New clients get it because they're already in place, but when you change cost, with all clients, you're not happy about it. I recently upped our overnight fees, and whoa. Okay, well, and how many did drop off from after you upped your overnight fees? I'm just saying, if you're not comfortable at all charging for that for that entire holiday period, then don't do it. I'm not here to completely convince you. I'm just saying it's not a problem to do it. So if you know what, started on, just like you actually said, right? It's not a problem when you have new clients. So charge it on your new clients, and trust me, it will not be a problem. If it's a problem, then it's not your right client. It really is true. And you are award-winning business. I know you have all these 5-star reviews. People, especially with animals, right? They don't want just any kind of dog walker, the right clients. they want to have a dog walker who is reliable, who has the knowledge of animal CPR, first aid, who they know that the caretaker actually trusts, that they can trust the caretaker. I mean, we see so many videos and so many reports about like WAG and Rover and whatever, where the staff, not the staff, but more independent contractors are not vetted right, and then they run around naked in the house. They make out with their boyfriend. They abuse the dog. They kill the dog. They let the dog go, like off leash or whatever, and the dog just gets away. I mean, wouldn't you just put yourself in those shoes? Wouldn't you want to pay more for actually really knowing that nothing's going to happen, and if something's happening, it's well taken care of, and that there is a team if one staff drops out, another staff drops in? So it's really, yes, you can always get new clients. And that's the reason why it's completely fine to charge for an entire holiday time. And I really don't, I feel like I try to convince you guys now, and I actually don't. I just want to be also convince you that you should be fair to your staff. Because what is your staff saying? That they are working over the weekend, or let's say during Thanksgiving, right? Like Thanksgiving is usually on Thursday, and then there's nothing on Friday, and then, well, Black Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday. Are you really only charging on Thanksgiving? Because that's not fair. If I would have family even like 3 hours away, 4 hours away, I wouldn't want to just drive for Thanksgiving and then back. You actually are staying over, and then might as well just spend the weekend, right? Because you haven't seen your family in a long time, or you're going away somewhere. You usually don't just go away for one day, especially if you have a regular job and you're off. I mean, you're off on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday then. So that's really my point. Just see it in the eyes of your staff too, because I personally think we first should be really kind to our staff. And of course, we're always providing super 100% quality service to our clients. But our staff, without our staff, we really would be just a one-man show. And that's not really sustainable for a long time. And anybody who says so probably didn't have many vacations and is sick of it and so on. So be kind to your staff. That's really my point too. And your clients will completely understand if they have sense and if they are the client for you. So just something to think about, Carrie Ann, because you have to also think about what could it bring to your bottom line, right? If you just absolutely don't feel comfortable charging for the entire holiday time, don't do it. That's completely fine, of course. Definitely do a holiday and weekend. There's nothing wrong with that. I agree 100%. The majority of the clients that we have is from when I was solo. Okay, there you go. And they have seen you flourish. They have seen you build it. They have seen your staff, and they completely trust you that you are doing well with your staff, that you're doing well with them. And anybody who pays attention to this world, they know that prices are going up, and that, I mean, my point is always also in my business is integrity, right? So integrity is not just not stealing or whatever, but it's also in integrity, not just with your clients, but also with your employees. So that's really my point too. Because how would your staff feel if you all of a sudden pay them for the entire holiday time? You would actually pay them per visit more too. That'd be pretty darn awesome. And then that would make the round too, and you get more staff because everybody's talking about, oh my God, this pet sitting service, is paying us actually really fairly. I'm sure you're already paying them fairly, but going above and beyond to take care of us. And they were shouted out to everyone, not just potential employees, but also more potential clients. Okay, so I hope that really answered your questions. If you have any more questions, Carrie Ann, just Facebook me, just message me, or whatever you would like to do. If you thinking about charging it, but for the entire holiday time period, but you're afraid of it, sorry, I need some water soon. My voice is cracking. Oh, there you go. Message me. I'm glad to walk you through it, because it's literally just the same thought process than charging for weekend surcharges, charging for holiday surcharges, or going up on your prices. It's exactly the same thought process. And once you actually do it, and then you realize, oh, nobody said anything, and even if the few jumped off, it's just the way it is, right? But you always get new clients. So don't be, you should never lead a business out of fear. And that's kind of fear. If you want to charge for an entire holiday time period, if you think completely from the bottom of your heart that it's not fair, then don't do it. Do always what you think is fair, of course, in your business as well. All right. You're so welcome. I wish you a wonderful Memorial Day again. Sorry it cut off earlier, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. All right. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy your business. Work on it to make it better and work for you, not just for everybody else, okay? Take care.